have any questions?
I have a lot of questions.
Take your time. Give me one. What you got, bro? Because you should have questions, right?
I have a lot of questions.
What about you, Andrew?
So, the recent things I've heard and tried to look into recently, one of the reasons why I came up decided to come up with the name and say that to understand this Bible, I haven't done the research myself. It's something I've been trying and needing to do.
Do some research on the Bible, right? What?
Is this the complete Bible?
Yes, it is. I'm going to show
I
you
have
real
heard
quick.
that there's a lot more that we
You're right about that. There is a lot more the average person don't have in their hands. For us, we read from the 1611 King James Version Bible. Okay, this edition includes the Apocrypha, which is the books that was taken out of the Bible. Okay, now that happened during the 1600s by the Protestant church. Okay, they say, you know what? We're gonna it's what the 66 books, right? And a total of 66 books that they gave everybody else. But it's 84, right, with the Apocrypha, if I'm not mistaken, right? So now the point is, this is complete Bible. We read from all of it. You understand? Like we went to Judith earlier. That showed that we should be an example to our people. That's an Apocrypha. Many Christians don't have that. They don't even know that it's in there. You understand? So to answer the question, this was translated from Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. King James authorized that. Okay, he authorized the translation of the King James Version from Hebrew, Greek, and Latin by black men who did that. Hebrew scholars of the day. Okay? Good.
So my question is, so if I only read the Bible, how could I come to a dialogue with a brother who only read the Quran? Come to dialogue with a brother who only studies the universe, who only studies Kemetic law, and all I study is the Bible?
Very good question.
How can we
Very good question.
study that?
Give me a second to continue. Let me show you something real quick. So now that's a very, very good question. Now, a true man of God, a wise man, he's going to say, you know what? Well, hell, the children of Israel, damn, we were scattered everywhere. So with us being scattered everywhere, what does that mean? We will be what? We will be knowledgeable of everything. We will be divided and indoctrinated in the doctrines and whether we were scattered. Okay, first give me Deuteronomy 28:64 first.
Come on.
All right, I want to show you that was part of the curses as well. Exactly what you just said. So guess what? Without a shadow of a doubt, us men, we study. We have to study. We got to know some of the Quran to understand what our people truly dealing with. We got to know some of the history. Like Islam was created in 600 AD, way after Christ. It's literally plagiarism of the Bible, the Quran. But they say, oh no, the Quran has been untouched. The Bible has been touched. No, let me show you real quick. I'm going to show you a couple of things with that. I'm going to deal with Islam real quick. Read this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Even what?
Even wood and stone.
Now, the wood and stone, based off prophecy, will refer to the two major religions in the world. So we got to be knowledgeable of at least the two. That is Christianity, the false doctrines of Christianity. We have to seek that thing out all the way from the 1400s, all right, all the way from Europe. We have to find out that history to Islam, which is what the Arabs enslaved us in the sub-Saharan slave trade.
Bring it out.
You understand? The wood represents Christianity, that wooden cross. The Jesuit priests came over and did this to our people. Believe on Christ and be saved, or no, or be tortured and burned. You understand? That's the wooden cross. That's Christianity. And the stone represents Islam.
Bring it out.
Because guess what? What do our people do in Islam? They have what? What do they have? No, what do they do when they make their Hajj? You know what the Hajj is? To Mecca, right? When they go to Mecca, they do what?
got to face toward the east.
Right. But what do they do though when they get there?
Pray.
What? They bow down to what?
They bow down to the, I forget what it's called.
It's called the Kaaba stone.
Right.
It's called the Kaaba stone.
Bring it out. Teach. Up.
Right. You see that? Wood and stone.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Verse 2, lift up thine eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast not been lain with.
Right. So now, see what you've been defiled with. That's what the prophecy is saying. You got to find out what you've been defiled with. Read.
In the ways hast thou sat for them, as the Arabian in the wilderness.
So, as the Arabians in the wilderness, that's talking about the sub-Saharan slave trade era, where we was converted to Islam.
Right.
A lot of our people was converted to Islam. You understand? And that was through bloodshed. They forced us. It was either death or convert.
Right.
Read.
And thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness.
That's it. Now I want the law. Leviticus 26. So now here's the law, because it was already written in the Bible that we should not follow after idols. Okay, based off the history from Egypt. When we was brought out of Egypt, right? Because we got to know Egyptology doctrine. We got to study that. Okay.
Right.
There were many different idols. You know what I'm saying? Horus, Sobek, all these different idols that they worship, and they had a different way to serve each of those idols. You understand? And God gave us laws on what not to do. So let me get that real quick. No, I want to read this first. Don't bow down to idol. Let's read that.
This is the book of Leviticus chapter 26 and verse 1. Ye shall make no idols nor graven images, neither rear you up any standing image.
Any what?
And rear up any standing image. Neither shalt thou set up any image of stone in your land.
Any what?
Any image of stone in your land. To bow down unto it.
What they do in Mecca? Bow down to it. See that? So yes, you're absolutely right, brother. We do have to be knowledgeable of all the various doctrines. You understand? But the thing is, now give me 2 Timothy. The thing is, what comes first and foremost, the weapon of all warfare? Let's read 2 Timothy.
This is the book of 2 Timothy. Chapter 2 and verse 4. No,
15.
Verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto God.
So the first and foremost, we study to show ourselves approved unto God.
That's right.
What we read, we apply. We study out of this Bible. We got to know it like the back of our hand.
Bring it
You
out.
understand that? Like, because it's technically our life. It's our way of life. So we have to know it. Just like a lawyer would go to law school. Okay? So we have to know this Bible. All right? So we study to show ourselves approved unto the Most High God of Israel, first and foremost.
That's right.
We get a strong understanding of the Bible before we dive into the Quran or any other books, because this stabilizes us. This keeps us firm on our belief. Read.
A workman that needeth not to be ashamed.
So brothers, it's gonna take work. It's gonna take work you gotta put in. You gotta put in work in the Bible. Studying, learning, day after day after day. Feeding your spirit, your mind with the proper understanding of the Word of God.
Right.
Because we've been indoctrinated with this, and that take, how old are you? 26. How old are you? 30. You understand? 33. I had, 25, 26 years of Christianity in me that I gotta wash away from me through the proper understanding. That take work, hours, labor in the Bible. Y'all understand that? That's what we do first and foremost. We study in this Bible and we apply it.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.